I risk sounding like a conspiracy theorist, but it's no longer a theory. What I'm about to say is fact. The secret organizations of the world power elite are no longer secret. They have planned and are now leading us into a one-world communist government.
Executive order signed by President Obama has sparked controversy on both sides of the political aisle. The National Defense Resources Preparedness Executive Order was signed quietly Friday night. It gives the president the power to control U.S. resources.
The Rules Committee is going to meet in the House. They are going to come up with a rule that makes it okay for them to do a same-day bill. So they'll pass this rule. It's, believe it or not, called martial law.
This would give the President of the United States the authority to declare basically martial law during times of peace.
There are new disturbing developments out of Washington tonight regarding the president's belief that he has the legal authority to assassinate U.S. citizens. Incredibly enough, it appears that our commander-in-chief actually believes that authority exists not only on foreign soil, but right here on American soil as well.
But Senators McCain and Levin have added this legislation which would authorize the president to declare the entire United States of America, all 50 states and all territories, to be a battlefield, right, even though there's no battle, thanks be to God, going on here.
War on terror is different.
And that would authorize him to use commander-in-chief authority in the United States, to use the military to arrest people in the United States who, in the president's opinion, are enemies of the country.
Particularly to hear President Obama claim the power to keep people in prison indefinitely with no charges against them, no conviction, no sentence, just imprisonment.
Joining us now is former Secret Service agent Dan Bongino. Dan, thanks a lot for joining us. What do you mean there's no such thing as gun control, only people control? Tell me what that means.
Tucker, this is larger ideological ploy by this administration. They're not being authentic with America, whether it's the sequester, healthcare, or the gun control issue. What they do is they manipulate an emotional crisis, a national emotional crisis, to further an operation. The slow disintegration of your civil rights, your liberties, your ability to live and let live. And it's a disturbing pattern that, frankly, is really starting to get under my skin.
The US is funneling money into tracking systems that are threatening to make the very concept of privacy a thing of the past. It could mean people's every move being used against them to keep them under surveillance.
The information age was an era nearly everybody embraced. But today's surveillance age, experts say, is a reality almost no one can escape.
David, why does the DHS need 450 million hollow point bullets?
That kind of ammo that they purchased from ATK, hollow point ammunition, as you had explained, it's designed to, tear through human flesh and then expand. It's designed to kill people. This is not the optimal kind of ammo you would buy for target practice. It's more expensive and it's more precise.
Do you think this is a sign that they're preparing for some sort of mass civil unrest?
So they have an open bid right now, DHS, for even more ammunition, for 175 million rounds of .223 caliber rifle ammo. It's almost identical to the ammunition used by NATO peacekeeping forces. So that's very interesting. Are they planning on some kind of widespread economic unrest in the U.S. that would require NATO forces to help us out?
$500 million in surplus military weaponry from the Pentagon, which is authorized through the Pentagon's 1033 program. During the late 70s, Congress passed legislation called Posse Comitatus, barring the military from operating on American soil. And in the early 80s, there was an effort to circumvent that in Congress by arming police with military-grade weaponry. And now we're seeing that play out in the streets. People in the inner city in the U.S. have been experiencing this. So civilians in the U.S. are now up against basically military-style policing.
The battle against terrorism involves all of us. Everybody in this country is a potential terrorist.
The Department of Homeland Security sent to law enforcement agencies across the country warning about the potential for an increase in right-wing extremist activity. It warns about groups and individuals dedicated to single issues like abortion, immigration, and gun rights.
Tonight, our focus is on every American's right to freedom of expression and freedom of religion. It's the Christians who are under siege by government officials and anti-religion groups who think Christmas and Christianity have no business in the public arena.
The Department of Defense has just issued a new list of extremists that should be watched. And on that, in fact, number one, past the Muslim Brotherhood and past Hamas, Hezbollah, number one, evangelical Christians.
We begin tonight with a newly leaked U.S. Army military.
That's some crazy shit. Just a bunch of shit put together, from like 20-something. I don't know, can't even remember now and shit. But it was a while ago. This is when Obama, of course, was in, president. And, in between here and there and shit. So. How's everybody doing tonight? Friday night. Is it Friday night or is it Thursday night? I don't even know now. I've lost a day. I think it's Friday night, I believe. What up, Anthony? I think it's Friday night. I can't. Yeah, it is Friday night. It's Friday night. Friday night, like I'm on there. 420's coming up. Tomorrow, I guess, is Easter. Easter. If you like bunny rabbits and whatnot, then tomorrow is your day. I'm not particularly fond of rabbits, but whatever. I do like eggs, so that's something. But either or, hope you take your kids out, doing whatever, if you want to do that kind of thing. That's cool. That's going on. Oh, by the way, watch the new fucking Godzilla movie. Fucking amazing. King Kong Godzilla, awesome. I loved it. I also watched Roadhouse. Hated it. Fucking dumb. I thought it was fucking retarded. Didn't like it. Don't try to do Roadhouse because Patrick Swayze has died from cancer. He's no longer here. So, I don't know why the fuck he would try to do Roadhouse again. Dumb move. I just didn't really like it. I thought the storyline was extremely weak. The only entertaining part was Hunter or McGregor. Is that his name? Yeah, Irish fucker. He was fucking funny as fuck in the movie. So that was probably the only, at least for me, the only thing that I took away from it. But it is what it is. I just really jumped on here to bullshit. Don't have too much. Keep your eyes peeled for this new farm bill. They're redoing a bunch of stuff. I think there's so far there's been like 13 senators from 13 states, like California. Let's see here, California, California, South Dakota, Wyoming, Missouri, Nebraska. There's a couple other ones, I think, but they're peeling back the gas station weed. Seems we've gone full-fledged back to where we started, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the deal. Because the word synthetic is used, a lot of people think, okay, synthetic, they think of like K2 and shit. Well, they're labeling and they're putting synthetic as, which is the right thing to do, Synthetic is basically anything. If you do anything to the cannabis other than using its natural oils from a hemp derivative, meaning you can't like add solvents or anything like that, that's considered synthetic, right? And so they're outlawing a lot of this THCA, THCV, THCO, But it's, and you know, it can have some impacts on some other on like the CBD and stuff like that. So oh, excuse me, shit. Tennessee, I think, was one of them too. Another one. But yeah, so I guess this you know, it's if you want to know how the black market is operating so freely, there you go. You can pretty much move around in the hemp market freely, pretty much unregulated, as long as you follow those guidelines of 0.0 or 0.03 or 0.03% THC, I guess it is. There's not really enforcement on it. So I also heard, and I'll get into it more on my live tomorrow, but I guess a dispo owner or something or other brought up or said something to some, I don't know, talking about how home growers have come in and tried to sell to him, prompting bodies in office to start working on some bill to fuck with home grow. Won't happen, ladies and gentlemen. I will throw a fucking fit from here to kingdom come about that. I'd have to argue that's not really considered black market. I don't think that's considered more like maybe ignorance of the law. Like, it's not like they're trying to go sell it on the streets. They're trying to sell it to a dispensary, a legal dispensary, you know. But shit, I'm sorry, either or. Oh fuck. Hi, I'm on a live. What do you need, lady? I'm just kidding. No, come here. What are you doing?
You got a cigarette I can bum from here? Hey, girl.
Here.
Oh, thank you, boo.
Oh, we have the popo coming after me. Oh shit. We have the popo coming after me. Not really. But we'll talk more about that. We got 420 coming up. Come out to Chronic Palooza. Try to dunk me. Doubt it'll happen. Or I figured, you know, if someone's going to be able to dunk me, then I just don't see it happening. Maybe like I might get dunked maybe twice. If that. I don't see me getting dunked more than 2 times though. If at all. You know what I mean? I just don't see it. But like I said, I could be wrong. I totally could be wrong. Someone could come out and boom, nail me on the first fucking go around. All right, if you're riding a scooter and hello? Oh shit. downtown here right now, waiting for my wife to get off work. And I'm having a really rough day. Let me tell you why. Nah, I better not. Has anybody heard of a hemorrhoid? You know, it's like when you have one of those speed bags hanging out of your butthole. Oh God, we have some douchebags on some motorcycles. You know, one thing I hate is people when they when they try to show off and stuff. Like people that go the wrong way on a one-way street because they're trying to show off on their stupid, dumbass fucking fat boy motorcycle with their fat ass fucking dumb fat fucking wife on the back of the fucking motorcycle, look like a fucking idiot. Go as they drive through a fucking stoplight going one way. Fucking idiots. There should be something illegal with driving around with a fucking... Oh, here he comes back again. Never mind, he turned right. I don't know where he went, ladies and gentlemen, but he's dumb.